Google may have accidentally leaked its next big AI model. The leak first appeared inside Gemini's video generation tab. Users spotted a new UI string that read, and I quote, "Start with an idea or try a template, powered by Omni." That is important for one reason. Google already has Veo 3.1 for video generation. So why really introduce another branding layer called Omni? That has triggered speculation that Google is no longer thinking in separate AI models anymore. Not one model for text, one for images, or one for video, but one unified multimodal system. And the timing here lines up perfectly with Google I/O on May 19th to 20th. What Omni probably means. The word Omni itself is the clue. Industry observers believe that this could mean the next generation, image creation, video generation, audio, reasoning, memory, and agentic workflows, all inside one architecture. Today, AI's workflows are fragmented. You use GPT image for visuals, Veo or Kling for video, 11 labs for voice, separate reasoning models, and separate editing tools. But an Omni model changes the workflow itself. One prompt, one system, one continuous creative pipeline. From storyboard to image to animation to dialogue to voice and finally to editing. Without switching models, this is the bigger signal here. And honestly, Google needs this because despite Veo 3.1 being impressive, the AI video race is getting crowded fast. Right now, Dance 2.0 dominates many video benchmarks. Kling 3.0 is exploding commercially in China. xAI is integrating Grok video tightly with X. Alibaba's Happy Horse models are rising rapidly. Meanwhile, online reactions to Veo remain mixed. Some users praise the quality, others complain about broken physics and weak continuity, inconsistent object tracking, and poor prompt adherence. That is why Omni matters. Because Google may not just be upgrading Veo, it may be replacing the architecture beneath it. It's dead for now, but its revival would be interesting to watch after OpenAI launched ChatGPT Images 2.0, which significantly outperformed Google's Nano Banana on image and text consistency. And this is where the story gets interesting. The AI industry is slowly moving away from single-purpose models towards general multimodal systems. OpenAI is doing it with GPT. Anthropic is doing this with Claude. xAI is pushing Grok into multimodal territory, and now Google appears to be doing the same. But Google has one advantage most competitors do not. That is distribution. Gemini already sits inside Android, Workspace, Search, YouTube, Chrome, Cloud, and potentially billions of devices. So if Omni becomes real, Google could instantly deploy multimodal AI at a global scale. That changes the competitive landscape entirely. Some early testers claimed the leak model already feels noticeably different from other Veo generations. Users specifically pointed to stronger voice quality, better cinematic transitions, improved camera angle consistency, and a more natural scene composition. One tester even described it as, and I quote, "one of the best video models I have seen." Now, importantly, none of this is officially confirmed by Google yet. With the leak appearing inside production Gemini interfaces suggests that this is already something beyond internal experimentation. And that usually means one thing. Launch preparations are underway. The front page take, but honestly, the most important part of this leak is not video generation. It is architecture. Because if Gemini Omni is real, Google may be trying to build something much larger than a video model. A single AI system that understands text, reasons visually, generates cinematic video, and edits audio. It also remembers context and operates like a creative agent. Suddenly, Google I/O became a lot more interesting. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Google I/O 2026 suddenly has become a lot more interesting. Now, this is Front Page by AM Network. Like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, think AI, think AIM.